Hello, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and I'm just looking at the price of Bitcoin today. I'm actually looking at it on the index chart because I want to see a lot of data, and I'll explain why in a moment. So I tend to draw in these like purple pivot lines every now and again, sort of thing. So this is like when the prices, changed direction in the past, sort of thing. So it's like the peaks of these things, and when one candle goes from green to red or green to purple in my case. But yeah, so all these ones I've done in the past, that we're above all those now. So that is just a thing of the past. They were down at like 61, 68, 71k, and now we're up at like 78k, which is great. So I'm just looking back in the past to see if we've got any more of these kind of like pivots that we should be thinking about, and there probably are actually. So what I'm seeing at the moment is kind of like here. Let's just make that purple like the rest of them. So that one there, which was the one from like May last year, we obviously had the the bottom in April here. That was the tariff dump. So we got that one there, and then above that, I don't know. I mean, possibly that one there. And then beyond that, the sort of areas of interest is probably like here. Okay, so we've got some levels there worth looking at, which are 80,619 and 82,567. And this one right up here at 93,466 and 28 cents. Now, the reason I'm using the index chart because I wanted to see a lot of data, going back like, a decade and more, because I want to use our indicator, which is called Quadzilla. Find out about that at savewith.crypto.org/QZ, or use the link in the description down below. So Quadzilla shows this momentum oscillator down here and lots of bits and pieces up here as well. Now, one of the features of Quadzilla is these retracement levels like here and here, where the price tends to come back to. That said, on the monthly time frame, the probability of the price coming back there isn't actually that high, and we can see that by putting on the statistics of the indicator, which shows that these green bullish retracement levels, none of those have actually been completed, and there's only ever been two. However, the bearish ones, which you can see back here, they have all completed. This is a sign of an asset that is going up in value over time. Obviously, if you put it on smaller time frames, it will show a different story. So let's go to the daily. So you can see here on the daily time frame that the green retracement levels, the bullish ones, they complete 77.78% of the time. On the bearish ones, complete 95.89% of the time. Okay, so the next one of those is up here at 89,380. And there's a slightly less probable bullish one down here at 68,766. So I'd say that we're probably looking at more upside. Now, another reason I think this is because we've now got a cross on the daily time frame of this yellow 21 EMA and this green 55 EMA. Now, that cross happened on the 17th of April, and you can see here we've also got two other EMAs. There's a red 5 EMA and a cyan 9 EMA, and when they're in this order, red, cyan, yellow, green, that's 5, 9, 21, 55 on the EMAs. That means we have a trend in motion to the upside. So until something changes, the trend is up. Now, what's been interesting me is the fact that if we put that on the 2-day time frame, you can see that although we're a long way away from the yellow crossing the green, we have now got the red 5 EMA above the green 55 EMA. So let's look at when that happened in the past. Okay, well, that happened here in April 2025. And then we got the actual cross of the yellow and green later in that month. Let's find another one. Okay, so there's another one here which happened in September 2024. And there's another good one here in October 2023. So this one here, the price went up 157%. This one here, the price went up 79%. So if we crossed fairly soon, could we get an increase of 44% to get us to 110,000, which is where this bearish retracement is? Doesn't seem impossible, does it? And if we look at the kind of period of time that this wave moves, you'd probably be talking about something like that, which would be later in this year. But I think we'd only see that if we do actually get a cross of the yellow 21 and the green 55. But not impossible. Now, I've been trading this price action over on Bitunix, and I've actually got two trades open here. This one is using BTC as the collateral. This is the larger one. This is using 0.21 Bitcoin as the margin. So that actually has a rather large position size of $163,000. This smaller one is using USDT as the margin, just using $1,451 there. So this one has a smaller position size of $14,500. Now this has actually been going really well recently. This was an account that was $300 in January. And if we look, for example, at the profit and loss analysis, you can see that the P&L over the last 30 days has been $11,371. And the 7 days P&L is $4,450. And today it's $815. Now, some of this is because I've actually got Bitcoin as the actual collateral. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up, you see the P&L go up as well. If the price of Bitcoin comes down, you see a negative P&L. And you can see that in the calendar here. So you can see throughout April, there's been green days and red days, so some of the green days are like $640, $521. Then you've got red days of like $28, $142. Bigger one at minus 792, that was big. But then you've got green ones at 509, 285. Big red one here at minus 1.6k. But that was because the price of Bitcoin went down quite a lot. And it also happened the following day as well, like 1.26k down. But then as the price came back up, you see it go larger. So you got like 3.21k there, 2.9k there on the 14th, 2.4k on the 17th, and on like the 22nd of April, 4.45k. So the price goes up and down quite a lot depending on the price of Bitcoin. If you were trading just in USDT, all of these would probably be more or less green, because I tend to make overall a profit during the day. Now that actually means here that my current trading volume is $11,145,726. This is quite important because we've got a campaign going on at the moment. So if you go to savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix, you'll come to our exclusive campaign. There's 22 days left here. Now if you're a new user, this is even better. Now this is running until May the 18th, so there's plenty of time to get involved. Although I would suggest you do it sooner rather than later, because you want to get that trading volume up. And to be honest, you don't need a lot of money to get the high trading volume. You can see here that, I got over $1 million in trading volume by just trading with about $3,000 worth of USDT. And you could easily do the same. However, if you are a new user, you can see here that if you deposit $100, you get a $20 bonus. That's just like a bonus you can use straight away. If you deposit $2,000, you'll get $200 bonus. So that's excellent for new users. But then this is the bit I'm interested in, because I'm already a user. And even actually as an affiliate, I'm still actually entitled to these rewards, which is amazing. So at the moment, I'm over 10 million. So I'll be getting a $1,000 bonus at the end of the campaign. I'm hoping to get my trading volume over 20 million, which means I can get $2,000 bonus. Now, in addition to that as well, we're going to give you extra bonuses as well from Save with Crypto, the YouTube channel. And I've made this video here on this page here. This is on the blog of savewithcrypto.org, and it shows you how you can get Quadzilla access for free by using this campaign. This video explains all that anyway. So I'll link to this page in the description down below, and you can go over there and check it out. One of the really cool things is we're going to give you VIP 7 as well. VIP 7 for Bitunix is brilliant because every Sunday night, well, I think it's Monday morning actually, like early hours of Monday morning, you get these mystery boxes. Sometimes they're just like fees rewards, which means you're getting your fees covered for all your trades. But quite often it's just like money, you know, like a trading bonus you can use. I've had quite a few $100 already this year from it. In fact, if you go over to the VIP page on my account here, you can see what I've had so far. So this says I've saved $2,595 this month, total savings of $4,834. This is all for free, so it's just free money. So do get over there, savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix. If you've enjoyed this video, get over to Bitunix, but do like the video, make sure you are subscribed. We'll be back tomorrow, and above all, tell your friends. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream.